Hello everybody and welcome here to another y.W.c predictions video. We are getting set for the biggest party of the summer. It's SummerSlam, and since it's the biggest party of the summer and it's basically one of the four main pay-per-views for WWE, we're up in the ante a little bit this time. Normally for the past few pay-per-views we've been having each matchup be anywhere from 1 to 5 points in value. We're doubling down this time for this pay-per-view, anywhere a value of 1 to 10 points for these matchups, and of course it was done via random.org, so should be very interesting, and a lot of matches, just personally from my point of view, on the card that may not exactly have a clear answer of who's going to win, but I'm being joined for this predictions video by Mr. Kev Shearer.
Hello.
He's out for redemption to get his belt. Kyle Matthews.
Yes.
Hello.
Preston Pleward.
What's up?
And before we came on the air, I think maybe Trent, do you want to go through that whole Heyman montage again?
I would love to. Your reigning, defending, undisputed y.W.c champion of the world, Trent Dunham.
Yes, indeed. The champ is here.
He is his own advocate.
He is. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar all rolled into one. That's a scary thought. Okay, anyway, let's get right down to it. We're going to be basically not spending a whole lot of time analyzing matchups because we are basically on a limited time schedule, but a lot of matches on the card. I threw this one in because I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but since they didn't announce an intercontinental match between Jordan and Miz, I just threw in Jason Jordan and the Hardys versus the Miztourage as maybe a matchup they'll throw in on the pre-show or something. So that's...
No, I already know what the two pre-show matches are.
Oh, do you?
It's a Cruiserweight title match and SmackDown Tag Team.
So there isn't... So you don't think that Jordan, Hardys, or the Miztourage will even be on the pay-per-view?
I haven't heard anything about it, no.
Okay, then why don't we just delete that then? Okay.
Delete this.
Delete. Yes, please have the broken Hardys or the awoken Hardys at SummerSlam. Anyway, so let's get into the first matchup then, skipping that one. Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo Amore in a shark cage above the ring. Yay, we haven't seen that since Y2J, which was, what?
A few months ago.
Yeah, so it's not like it's a new concept. This is going to be for 6 points, so this could be interesting. I know what the favorite might possibly be, but you never know. They could swerve us. So we're going to go right down the list here. We're going to start with Kev. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go with someone big.
Oh wow, I think the odds are in your favor.
Oh my
You're
God.
not gonna pick Enzo?
Yeah, totally. I'm going to Big Enzo. Nah, just kidding. I'm going to his former tag team partner, Big Cass.
Okay. Kyle, who have you got?
Well, it's Big Cass.
Doug, I copied and pasted Big Show because you did that. Now I gotta change it. Okay. Preston, who have you got?
Because of the heat, I'm gonna say like Enzo's gonna be written off, so Big Cass.
Okay. Trent?
Yeah, I'm going with Big Cass as well. I have a feeling Show's gonna put him over, so yeah.
Okay,
That's the reason he's even there.
and I am also going with Big Cass. We had two other people who gave picks prior to this. One was Dillon Young, the other was Michael Norman. They also went with the Big Casserole. So, let's move on to the next matchup, which is...
Seth, I don't mean to interrupt you, but how many matches do you have on the card?
On the card,
12.
1, 2,
12.
3, 4,
I
5,
see
6,
12 matches.
7,
That's what
8,
double
9,
check.
10, 11, 12. Yep, I've got 12.
Alright, just double check.
Okay, next matchup is for only 1 point. Maybe the deciding point, who knows. Randy Orton versus Rusev.
It's appropriate that it's only worth 1 point.
Yeah, kind of is.
Everybody together now. 1, 2, 3, Randy Orton.
Wow. That was a lot of people. A lot of voices. So Kev's going with Randy Orton. Okay, Kyle, who are you going with?
Orton.
Alright, Preston?
I'm gonna say Orton.
Trent?
I want to say Rusev, but at the same time, Orton, he's been on a big pay-per-view losing streak for like the last few months, and I highly doubt they'll have him lose at SummerSlam. So yeah, I'm gonna say Orton.
Good job. Just said it with me.
No, because I'm going with Rusev.
Damn you, Seth.
And for the other two people that gave their predictions, Dillon Young going with Randy Orton, Michael Norman is going with Rusev, so little bit split on that one. Next up is the Cruiserweight Championship match. The champion heading in is Akira Tozawa, defending against the former champion Neville. I like to call him Adrian Neville, but they only call him Neville now. This is for 5 points. Kev, who do you got?
Well, I was going to go with Neville, but that was before Tozawa, for whatever reason, won the championship on Raw. Still don't understand why we did that. I'm going with Tozawa now.
Okay. Kyle, who you got?
Not real confident on this one, but I'm gonna say Tozawa.
Okay. Preston?
Tozawa to retain, even though I am a big Neville fan. I don't see Neville getting a championship just days after losing it on Raw.
Trent?
Yeah, my decision still stands. I'm going with Tozawa because Neville he's been holding the belt for like when did he win the Cruiserweight title?
Rumble.
Royal Rumble. So yeah. They didn't even let Austin Aries get it, but they chose Tozawa. So I have a feeling that WWE's have on him. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Tozawa.
Alright, I'm actually going with Neville. The reason I'm going with him is because I think he's going to win the match, because I have a feeling Daivari is going to get involved somehow and attack Tozawa, and so Neville's going to win by DQ. Just going out on a limb.
I never think of those scenarios.
Next one, and this one appropriately is for only 1 point as well. John Cena versus Baron Corbin. We won't even go into the Baron Corbin thing because
Well, this is kind of interesting because earlier in the week I thought it was gonna be a hard decision, but since that fucking bullshit that happened on SmackDown yesterday,
Don't even get me started on that.
We apologize for that language.
demonetized. I don't think I could take Corbin seriously anymore, so I'm going with Cena.
Okay, I'm also just going to throw this out here real quickly before I go to you, Kyle. They're saying that the storyline could potentially be that since Cena cost Corbin the briefcase cash-in, Corbin may become more aggressive, more monstrous in his persona, but just throwing that out there. Okay, Kyle, who you got?
Another thing to keep in mind, John Cena has quite the losing streak at SummerSlam ever since he buried the Nexus. When, what was it, back in 2010, 2011?
2010.
So, and all signs are pointing towards Cena heading to Raw, and I don't think he really needs a win on SmackDown. I'm gonna take a risk here and say Corbin.
Okay. Preston, who have you got?
Just because it's Super Cena, I don't think his losing streak is going to continue at SummerSlam. I'm going to say Cena to win, just because of the heat with Corbin.
Alright. Trent?
I gotta go with Corbin because what happened on last night's SmackDown was a stupid decision by WWE. And I've heard the rumors about Cena going to Raw after SummerSlam. And once again, Cena hasn't won a SummerSlam match since 2010. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. If they do break a streak this Sunday, that's gonna be like really dumb. And I'm gonna have to refer to that picture of that girl flipping off Cena. So yeah, my pick is Corbin.
Alright, and I'm also going to go with Corbin. Because I kind of think after what took place on SmackDown, he needs to win the pay-per-view match against Cena, or else his character is basically done as far as I'm concerned. I don't think there's any way they... I mean, he'll almost go into Bayley status, where you can't take her seriously anymore now, the way they've just really hammered her character down. He'd be in the same boat, I think.
Yeah, I could take Bayley seriously, but for a whole nother reason.
Well, yeah, we all know that. Anyway, moving on. The Raw Tag Team Championships. Sheamus and Cesaro versus the newly formed, reunited two-thirds of the Shield, the better portions of the Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. This one's for 8 points, so this one could be very interesting in terms of how the scoring plays out. So, Kev, who have you got?
See, see, this is interesting too. I'm gonna go with this the Yield by DQ. I say the Yield because it's only 2/3 of it.
All right, Kyle, who you got?
Ambrose and Rollins.
All right, Preston.
Going with Ambrose and Rollins.
All right, Trent.
Ambrose and Rollins, because they're doing this to market the WWE 2K18 game, so yeah. And plus, it's what the fans been wanting, but lately, when's the last time WWE really listened to their fans? But I'm going to take a gamble here, so I'm going to say Rollins and Ambrose.
And I'm also going to go with Ambrose and Rollins. Surprisingly enough, everybody here verbally is choosing Ambrose and Rollins. The two people that gave their prior picks, Dillon and Michael, are actually going with Sheamus and Cesaro, so we'll see how that plays out.
Did you ever say what they picked for the last match?
Cena
and Corbin?
No, I don't think I did. They both have Cena.
Fair enough.
Alright, next one is the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. New Day versus the Usos. This one is for 9 points. Kev, who you got?
Why?
Because New Day rocks.
More like sucks. I want to go with the Usos so badly, but God, I hate the New Day, but they're gonna win.
Alright, Kyle.
New Day!
Alright, Preston.
New Day to retain, and if they do, Kev has to eat a box of Bootios.
I'll pay to see that.
Yeah, no, I'll just throw them in a fucking
Okay, what
dumpster.
about their ice cream? Would you eat that?
I'll throw that in a dumpster too.
We'll give you a choice between a New Day ice cream bar or a Ding-a-ling bar.
I would much rather take the Ding-a-ling bar, actually.
Wow. Alright, Trent.
Gotta go with the New Day because the Usos, honestly, the Usos as champions, like they're boring, honestly, to me. Now the New Day, there aren't that much better, but at least they do stuff. But the Usos, like all they do is just arrive, wrestle, and just leave. I mean, they're so freaking dull.
Yep. I'm also going with the New Day, and it's so far New Day sweeping the board because both Dillon and Michael also went with the New Day. So moving on to maybe one of the more heavily invested matchups that Trent will be interested in. SmackDown Women's Championship matchup. Naomi defending her championship against Natalya. This is for 4 points. Kev, who you got?
To ask me.
No, I don't. Which is why I'll ask Kev.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Natalya beats Naomi, and then Carmella cashes into Money in the Bank and beats Natalya.
Okay. Kyle.
Naomi.
Alright. Preston?
I'm gonna go with Natalya, and not just to make Trent happy.
Okay, and I know who Trent's going with.
Yep, he's going with Naomi.
You don't even have to ask me.
Yep, Trent's going with Naomi, so...
You stop that right now.
And I'm going to be going with Naomi as well. Both Dillon...
How could you?
I can't help it. I need the points. Both Dillon and Michael going with Natalya. Moving on to the Raw Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Again, somebody in this call that we don't have to ask. This is for 5 points. Kev, who are you going with?
Alexa.
Alright. Kyle, I don't know why I'm even asking, but okay.
Going with the goddess.
Sasha Banks. Okay. Preston, who are you going with?
No, Sasha's not just the goddess, she's the legit goddess.
Yeah. Preston.
Part of me thinks that Alexa's gonna keep having her reign, maybe to fight someone like Asuka or Mickie James, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Sasha, reluctantly.
Two of the most random names you could go out there, Preston, huh?
Trent, who you going with?
I'm going with Sasha on this one.
I am as well. I kind of have a feeling that Nia Jax may screw Alexa over. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Next one. This one's for 1 point because I think this is appropriate too because I think everything is going to be swept down the board on this one. Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor. Why they decided to announce it, I don't know. Why didn't they just keep it a surprise until SummerSlam? But
I called that, by the way.
This match is gonna kill me.
Yeah. Balor versus Wyatt. Kev, who you got?
Finn Balor.
Kyle.
Balor because his opponent is Bray Wyatt.
That's a good enough reason. I would have, it's the point that we would have picked the Singh brothers over Wyatt because it's Wyatt. Anyway, Preston.
I'm gonna go with Balor.
Trent.
I think Wyatt's been over enough.
Now watch. Trent is gonna
I
pick
swear to
Balor,
God,
and
this
then Wyatt's
is
gonna
this
win.
has happened. This has happened like the last 5 to 6 months. Every time I go against Wyatt, he wins, but every time I pick him, he loses. So I honestly don't know. This is gonna kill me. I swear to God, if Bray Wyatt loses this match, I'm just gonna freaking scream. But I'm gonna go with Balor. Sorry, Wyatt, but every time I pick you, you freaking lose, and when I don't, you win. I swear to God, if you win this weekend, I'm gonna scream.
Well,
I'm going with Balor.
Wyatt won clean on SmackDown, so Finn kind of needs to win. So I'm going with Finn Balor as well.
On Raw?
On
On Raw.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
On Smack.
Yeah. What am I watching? Okay.
Good night on Botchamania.
Next up, this one's gonna be good. 10 points on the line on this one. U.S. Championship: Styles versus Owens. Shane McMahon special referee. Kev, who you got?
God. Oh. This is gonna be the toughest pick.
I don't think they want none.
This is gonna be the toughest pick.
I'm going with Styles.
Going with Styles.
Styles.
Kyle.
AJ Styles.
All right. Preston.
Styles. They've been hot potatoing the U.S. title too much.
Trent.
Yeah, they have. They really plan hot potato with it, and AJ was the last one to attack Shane, but Owens is the obvious heel in this, and it'd be really dumb for them because the U.S. Championship is really going to get the it's really going to get the WCW treatment, in terms of who it actually belongs to. So I'm going to go with Styles.
All right. I am also going with Styles, just based on the rumor that I've heard that it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon inside Hell in a Cell. So it wouldn't make sense for Owens to have the title at the time. Let's see. Michael went with Styles. Dillon went with Kevin Owens. So we'll see how that plays out. Next up, this one could also be a bit of a interesting one. The WWE Championship. Jinder Mahal defending against Shinsuke Nakamura. It's 9 points on the line. Kev, who have you got?
See, I was going to choose Mahal.
Hey, wake up.
But now, because Baron Corbin lost his Money in the Bank quote-unquote contract, because I guess we can't say briefcase, but I'm going out on a limb and saying Nakamura.
Alrighty. Kyle.
I'm gonna say Nakamura as well.
Okay. Preston.
Going with the king of strong style, Nakamura. Mahal's been champion too long, and Nakamura's way overdue, considering his history in Japan and stuff.
Trent.
I'm gonna have to say Nakamura as well because I've heard reports about that they're gonna gonna make him lose something because he's not selling enough merch. Like in the last few months, like with his feud with
They
Orton,
barely have Jinder Mahal merch.
Yeah, I know.
They have that as an excuse.
Exactly, but that's what the reports have been saying. So I'm gonna go with Nakamura.
All right, I'm also gonna go with Shinsuke, and let's see. Michael agrees. Shinsuke Nakamura. Dillon Young's going with Jinder Mahal. Now we get to what I hope is going to be the main event. Yeah, he has. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Now we get to the main event. Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship. We got Roman Reigns. We got Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and the current champion, Brock Lesnar, who, according to Heyman, if he loses, will leave WWE, even though he's already signed through WrestleMania next year. So this one is going to be for 8 points. Kev, who you got?
Lesnar's already been advertised for Raw on Monday, so I think it's kind of obvious who's going to win. But I'm going with Brock.
You're going with Brock. Alright. Kyle.
I really want Lesnar to drop the title here, but it's not going to happen. So, Lesnar.
Alright. Preston.
I'm gonna go with Roman.
What?
Yeah, going with Roman.
Wow.
Interesting. Alright, Trent.
I was, oh my god, I really, Brock is scheduled for the Monday after SummerSlam. I don't know if that's to gloat about his title or to leave, but I don't know. I was hedging between, I have a feeling Strowman and Roman are gonna fight like at least one more time before their actual like rivalry is done because they're still going at it. So I was gonna pick either Brock or Joe. Honestly, their fight at Great Balls of Fire was really, really wasted. But Brock or Joe? Damn it. You know what? F it. I'll go with Brock. F it.
You're going with Brock? Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Okay, Kev, you said that he's advertised for the following Raw, correct?
Yes, I did.
I think, and I'm piggybacking off somebody else a little, but I also heard about this as well. I'm going with Joe. Because I think Heyman is going to mess up Lesnar. He's going to go be an advocate with Lesnar, and that's why Lesnar will appear the following Raw to confront Heyman. So I'm going with Samoa Joe. The person I piggybacked
I've
off a little bit on that is
that...
Dillon Young, because he's going with Joe as well.
My God, we got about 3 matches that are gonna divide some of us, so this will be interesting.
Who did Michael
tell me
go
what
with?
the password is for admin or no?
And surprisingly enough, each one of the 4 is getting picked because Norman is going with Strowman.
See, that's what I want to see happen the most, but I just don't think it's gonna happen.
That's what
Because Tristan saying he's trying to get in and he apparently can't get in because he doesn't pass tech.
I would love if they did, but no one WWE.
By the way, they don't know what the password is for the server apparently.
I heard that personally, the only reason why they had Heyman say that
Never mind.
they might leave is to build some hype for Lesnar's potential match against John Jones in the UFC.
Yeah. Alright, so got everybody's picks in. We're going to just have to wait and see what happens after SummerSlam this Sunday. So thank you, Kev, Kyle, Preston, and Trent for joining me for this one. We'll see if Trent retains the title or if we have a new champ.
I actually hope I do retain.
We shall see.
Don't get your hopes
Thoughts
up.
and prayers go out to Ric Flair's family as well.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Hang in there, Rick.
And that's basically it. So we'll see you guys on whatever the next pay-per-view is, which I have no idea what it's going to be. So anyway, till then, we'll see you guys later.